All right, look me in the eyes right now, okay? You're looking me in the eyes. Now look at my shirt. I'm wearing a Mickey shirt. Why? Because this is the most Mickey Mouse meta play that I see get spammed from gun tight that I've ever seen. I've never seen a play like this get spammed. That's so unintimidating. And whenever I play gun tight, I always play against this play. And every time, like, I just don't know what's supposed to get open. We'll talk about it, right? Because it's obviously okay, but for how often it's called, it's not nearly as good. Left or right, let's work. We have a Poco. This route is only cool if you are playing someone who is A, brain dead, or 2, running like a zone blitz at you or like double mabling, because you could technically highball it in this little area right here, and if they're running a zone blitz or they don't have someone in the middle of the field for whatever reason, you can throw it right there, because you're not going to get enough time against anybody halfway decent for this route to develop all the way out here, right? You just really can't, and it doesn't even get underneath deep blues like that. So it's really a hot read in the middle of the field, which is it's okay for that, right? Let's see if we can kind of get it right here. We got it. I mean, there's better examples of that being open. I'm not trying to discredit it, right? I could just say that's just bagged. Zone blitz, it's cool. It's a cool play against zone blitzes. Next route, we have from Y a shallow cross, right? It's not so much a drag. A drag would be a little bit flatter, right? So a little shallow cross is what this would be called. And it goes about 8, 9, 10, 12, 11 yards. It's okay. It's certainly fine. Like, it's certainly a fine route, right? It can beat man coverage. It can get underneath zone coverage, right? You can throw it on the sidelines. It's okay. Nothing wrong with it, but it's not like a crazy, like, oh my gosh, you got to be hitting that Y route in PA slot corner. Just isn't. And by the way, I've been running gun tight, or was running gun tight day one of the game. It's my original first thing I put on Civil GG, and it's really good. I think gun tight is really good. I just think this play isn't that good. So let's go to A now. A is a cool route. A used to be really aggable, not as much anymore as we got more and more zone abilities, and people are just better at defending ags, but it was really aggable. But it also torches cover 2, torches cover 4, and against man coverage, you can actually get a step on him if you have an OP tight end. If you have one of the best tight ends in the game, you can get a step. The thing is, to make the throw to the tight end, you have to be really good at the game. You do against most things. You have this is a cover 3. It's not good against. Jeez. You have to get a really good pass lead on it against man and zone for it to be open. And 2, the counter is to just run to put a middle third on the field. So if you're playing cover 4, just invert one of your safeties, right? Let's see in this. Okay, well, let's just snap it again right here. Snap, quick throw it. Let's see like a too high safety look. You just invert one of your safeties into a middle third. Okay, we didn't get it again, but you get the idea, right? Just have a middle third on the field. A is now bagged. It leaves us to B, and B by itself, if B got underneath deep blues, like cover 4 and cover 3, it'd be really good. I'd say this is a really good play. But B doesn't. Look, we're in another cover 3 shell. I don't know why I keep on calling cover 3. But look, we're in another cover 3 shell, and it's bagged to the sidelines. Against man, it's okay. Jeez, we are just consistently getting the same cover 3 look. Against man, it's okay. But yeah, I guess it's glitched right now. It's fine, but it's not. I wouldn't even say it's better than a play like bench. Like, just run, if you're playing against man coverage, just run bench. Bench, you're gonna have better success with bench more likely than not. Playing against good people, or PA slot options, which is behind my face cam right now. PA slot options, amazing play. Drive corner is an amazing play. So this and slot post is a really good play. So this leads into a little bit more of an argument of gun tight and why I actually like gun tight flex a little bit more. I'm gonna show you guys tight flex, the playbook for it here in a second. But first and foremost, let me hide my face cam here, and let's talk about the unique plays, because this is what makes a formation is whenever you get into these compressed sets, right, they all have bench. They'll have a lot of the similar plays, but it's some of these unique plays. So tight has a unique play in PA slot cross, which I don't think is good enough to be a actual good unique play. It has slot post. Slot post is very cool. I like slot post a lot. It has another decent play in PA slot options and drive corner. So in my opinion, it has 3 arguable unique plays. And that's, again, when you're looking for an offense, when you're looking for a scheme, it's about what sets some of these formations apart, again, is these unique plays that are good. And I think that's what really this formation has going for it in terms of being good, high-level plays that can work against a majority of the meta. And again, it's not like PA slot corner can't get open, right? It's not like this can't ever, be a good play. But for how often I see it called, it's like, I don't know. I don't think it's You know, other meta plays we've seen in the past, you know, a bunch of verticals, corner strike, let's see here, tight slots, forwards. We've seen bench be meta before. Others, dumb stuff. Let's go like roll out corners be a good one. PA boot over, another one where it's like, oh, these are all like insanely hard to stop plays. This is one of the easiest to stop meta plays, maybe ever in my opinion. This play just isn't that good, right? I mean, we're able to beat the man coverage there, but it's like, how much different is running that play than bench, right? So a question I get asked a lot recently is, Civil, why do you like tight flex over gun tight? And first and foremost, I think both are very good formations. It's not like I think, oh, tight flex is obviously way better, but I think they're definitely in the same conversation at least, and right now I like tight flex more, and it's because of a few things. One, in terms of being able to accomplish the same things as tight, we have bench, right? Bench is the key play out of gun tight. It works the exact same way as tight flex, which is a huge deal to me, in my opinion, okay? Now, the unique plays out of tight flex, I think I like a little bit more than out of tight, and we'll talk about them right here. Look, very first one, let me hide my face cam here. It's going to be the play PA post shot. This is a great man-beating play against man-beating play against man coverage. I'll show it a few times here. Let's snap this rock. We have 3 routes that can really do a good job against man. We have A, we have Y, and then we have this crosser right here from B. X really won't unless they shade down or do something really stupid. But we have the option of 3 different routes that can can perform at a pretty high clip. Drags are always going to be good, right? Same as the shallow cross of PA slot corner. And then this is, out of tight formations, this is the only play that I know of that can beat man coverage in this fashion where you have receivers crossing without having to hot route a bunch. You have the stock play action similar to PA slot corner as well. I think I just missed this throw. No, I didn't. Awesome. And we have the ability to get multiple routes open. I want to see if we can get Y open here. I need Amon Ra to win one time for me. Amon Ra, you want to win? No, Amon Ra didn't want to win. We're going to throw A super late. But Y does a great job too. He doesn't want to get open right now for us because why not? Let's see. Can we get Amon Ra open, please? He just doesn't want. There we go. We kind of get him right there. Not a great example, but all 3 of these routes can do a pretty good job at beating man coverage and getting pretty big chunk plays. We have that. I'm a huge fan of this against man coverage. Kind of sucks against zone, but also I don't think PA slot corner is good against zone either, all right? Now, what this formation's missing, I'm going to be transparent with you guys. I'm not trying to BS you. It doesn't have a drive corner, okay? That sucks. The deep corner, drive corner, it can be a game changer. I'll be 100% honest with you. And the PA slot options also doesn't have. That's not as important, but it's definitely a good play. What I do like is that we have inside high-low here, and we have the play cross. 2 plays that aren't really able to be replicated out of tight or tight offset. So look at inside high-low here. This is great against both man and zone, something that a lot of plays in tight struggle against. And this is from experience of running gun tight, and I've ran it, again, in tournaments. Where a setup like this, right, we can actually attack man coverage and zone coverage at a pretty high clip. We can be very successful at attacking both man and zone coverage from doing this. And it's a unique, again, it's one of those unique plays that a lot of defenses haven't seen, aren't really used for. We had X right there. The double drags, you're going to usually be able to get someone open against man and underneath in zone. Let's see if we can actually throw X here. We don't have a great tight end. Nah, we're not going to be able to throw X there at all. But with the actual halfway decently speed tight end, you can push that deep zone back and throw it. You guys see me running this quite a bit. Let's see if we can get it right here. Boom. Let's throw. Yeah, we're not going to get it. Our tight end's literally too slow. The ag, I'm not even counting that. But with this decent speed tight end, you can get open up the pocket underneath for that post route, which is really, really nice. Now, the next play I mentioned, right, is the play wide receiver cross. Where's that? Wide receiver cross. This is cool for a few different reasons. It's not great against man coverage. It's not. But what I like is I think it's awesome against zone. And this wheel route is really, really nice. Now, we can beat man coverage. You can throw that cross, so you have a drag that can do a pretty good job at getting open. But, yeah, I mean, like, this is another play that you really can't get out of gun tight or tight offset. Really ever, and it's just nice. Really, we just picked random play, and it's really just giving us the same play over and over again, which is annoying. But this play is gonna be able to be performed at a high clip against zone and man coverage. We'll show zone here in a second. To me, it's I think it's been refreshing. Again, I think there's a super argument between these two formations, and then let's see. Let's just go against a cover 3 really fast. Boom. Snap. We had that stock wheel too. I'm also a huge fan of plays being able to be ran stock. It just helps the flow of the game. But you see, like, this is going to do a great job of picking apart zone coverages as well. There's multiple different setups and multiple different ways you can run this play to be able to get it to do good against zone. Let's go right here. Boom. Awesome. Downfall of this formation is, of the 3 tight formations that I think are good, I believe this might have the worst running game. We only have a halfback draw that's worth running. The counter is really bad. The halfback draw is okay, whereas the other one has a draw and a base, and then tight offset has a inside zone and a 0-1 trap. So it does depend how much you're interested in those. In terms of like running a tour all the way around, we have bunch offset, we have tight slots halfback weak, wow trio, tight doubles, which tight doubles has a good run play. So this isn't the Rams playbook. But this is why I've been running this a lot more, this tight flex. I really do think these unique plays in here offer a lot of value compared to gun tight, at least where the meta's been, because the meta has been this gun tight. A lot of people are familiar with how to defend this, whereas giving them a change up like inside high low, wide receiver cross, PA post shot, a lot of people don't even realize you're running a different formation until you mix those types of plays in.